Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Accidental Beauty. If you're new, welcome. My name is Laura. I'm a self-taught makeup enthusiast who is trying to figure out what to do with my hair. I used to have dandruff, but never as bad as from when we started living here. So I've been looking for something to help with that. Sephora had this Briogeo Scalp Soothing Solutions set. So I saw it, decided to buy it and try it out. So if you guys want to see my review of these products, then please keep on watching. All right, hello. It is the end of the day. I'm not wearing any makeup because I didn't feel like putting any on today. But today is sometimes a hair washing day for me. I usually wash my hair between 1 to 2 times a week. Lately, it's been once a week because I've been lazy and can't be bothered, which I think is actually doing my hair a lot of favors. However, it is incredibly dry right now. And I don't know if it's our water or if it's just drier than usual this year, or if I'm just not used to having dark hair in the winter because I've been bleaching my hair for the past few years. But I wouldn't say I have pretty bad dandruff, but it's definitely noticeable against dark hair. I've noticed the flakes have been maybe a little bit bigger than I remember them being. Granted, I used to use Head & Shoulders a lot, so I could have been treating my hair that way. I know Head & Shoulders is terrible, and I now pretty much only use like silicone-free, paraben-free shampoo. I've done a lot of research on how to take care of your hair, and especially after having chemically treated and damaged hair, I've learned a lot about how I can take care of it. My husband and I installed a shower filter on our shower head, and that seemed to help a little bit, but I noticed I still sometimes have noticeable dandruff, but I figured, you know what, let's just see if this maybe helps with the dandruff. I've got the Briogeo Scalp Soothing Solutions set featuring Scalp Revival. They're like scalp treating products. Anyways, I like their products, so I figured I might as well try out all of these. I don't know, the Scalp Revival line looked interesting. I try and use products that are Curly Girl approved, which you can Google what that means. So basically it's like silicone-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free. It's like a whole bunch of products that apparently are better for curly and wavy hair, help keep moisture in because usually those hair types are a bit drier. So basically what we have in here, I was thinking of just checking out the shampoo from this line. And then what I liked was this set came with an exfoliating scalp massager device. And then there are a couple treatments in here, so I thought that was interesting. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just buy the set. I'll just read you what it says on the side, and then we can talk about what's in here. So it says 6 free hair care. It doesn't have the following 6 things, which are harsh sulfates, silicones, parabens, phthalates, artificial dyes, and DEA. And then it has all the ingredients on the side, like periodic table style. That's really cute. It says for dry, flaky, or oily scalp. Interesting. It says for all hair types and textures. It's really cool. It's like very sciencey, the packaging here. This is a really nice box. Okay, and then it says scalp care equals healthy hair. The foundation for healthy hair begins with nourishing your scalp. Scalp Revival is the reset button your scalp craves with detoxifying charcoal, soothing natural oils, and a strengthening boost of biotin to support healthy hair. And that's a quote from Nancy Twine, who's the Briogeo founder and CEO. The 5 products that we have in here are the Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro-Exfoliating Shampoo, the Scalp Revival Charcoal and Tea Tree Cooling Hydration Scalp Mask, Scalp Revival Charcoal and Tea Tree Scalp Treatment, Scalp Revival Charcoal and Biotin Dry Shampoo, and then the Scalp Revival Stimulating Therapy Massager. All right, so we open this up and we have our scalp massager, which I'm really excited to try out. This is the scalp mask. I've never tried a scalp mask before, so that is really exciting. This looks like the shampoo. Yeah, so this is exfoliating. What's interesting about this, the shampoo, is it says, due to the natural formulation, separation may occur, Place in the refrigerator for 2 hours, mix well to revive the original whipped texture. Totally normal in cosmetics formulations. Okay, and then we have our little treatments over here, I guess. So this is the Scalp Revival Scalp Treatment. And then this one, oh, this must be the dry shampoo. Interesting. Oh, so this is a powder dry shampoo. It's not like an aerosol. So I was kind of hoping this would come with a little book of instructions or something, but apparently not. Let's see if there are instructions on Sephora. Okay, so it says you're supposed to, like for best results, you're supposed to use all of these together, except for maybe the dry shampoo. Obviously that would be used at a different time. So first you use the shampoo, part wet hair, massage into scalp, then rinse clean. Use once a week or use every other week. So this isn't a daily thing. Hydration is important after exfoliation. Apply Scalp Revival Charcoal and Tea Tree Cooling Hydration Scalp Mask, which is this guy, to scalp after treatment. And this is for best results, obviously. Use a Briogeo conditioner after, because of course, basically any brand is going to say like, oh, for best results, use our other product. The hydration scalp mask, right? So it says to use after the shampoo. Leave it on for 10 minutes and then rinse it out. Okay, then you're supposed to condition after. Okay, makes sense because you're working on the scalp. Then the tea tree scalp treatment, that's this guy. So then this is used after clean and conditioned hair. And then this one you put on your scalp and you don't rinse it out. And then the dry shampoo, which we'll try a different time. I really don't know how to take care of my hair, to be honest. I'm trying to learn, but I feel like everyone's hair texture is so different that it's hard to get advice on the internet. So I'm hoping that this will maybe help keep my hair so it's not so weighed down. So maybe my roots will have a little bit more volume because the oil and buildup won't be weighing it down. And then hopefully my scalp won't be as dry also. And then let's talk about, ooh, this is interesting. This is like a grayish color treatment. So the charcoal and tea tree scalp treatment, 0.17 fluid ounces or 5 milliliters. So very small. The scalp treatment also comes in a 1 ounce size. I think you're only supposed to use a couple drops. So this will probably last a while. The usage, it says shake well, part the hair into sections, apply 1 to 2 drops to each partition, and massage into the scalp, do not rinse out. Treatment should be applied after washing, before styling. And then again, the dry shampoo we'll do a different time, but I'll just read what it says here. This one is 0.14 ounces or 4 grams. This one also comes in a larger size, 1.7 ounces or 50 milliliters. Okay, so it says gently shake powder into the hair, focusing on the roots, comb through hair until powder is fully absorbed. Oh, so you literally, okay, I've tried these before where you just literally kind of like pour it onto your hair. I don't love this application mode personally. I know it's better for the environment than aerosol cans, but I just feel like this is more likely to make a mess. You're more likely to end up using more than what you need, and I feel like you just need someone to apply it for you. But anyways, okay, so I'll probably wash my hair and put on the mask, and then I'll come back and do the treatment over here. So we're gonna start off with the Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro-Exfoliating Shampoo. You get 8 ounces in here, by the way, or 236 milliliters. It says this creamy micro-exfoliating scalp scrub shampoo contains coconut-derived cleansers and plant-based exfoliators to gently remove dead skin, excess oils, and impurities from the scalp and hair. A nutrient-rich blend of coconut oil, panthenol, and tea tree oil moisturizes and soothes a dry, flaky scalp. Bingchotan charcoal detoxifies and cleanses to help diminish scalp and hair buildup. Yeah, so I definitely feel like sometimes I get a lot of buildup in my scalp area, like sort of scalp-ish area. Definitely I get oil buildup because I only wash my hair once a week typically. And sometimes if I'm putting a lot of product in my hair, because I have fine hair, it tends to get weighed down really easily. I feel like this will be really good to get rid of the buildup. And then it says to use, apply to wet hair and massage directly into the scalp. It doesn't say how much to use. Rinse and repeat as necessary, and then due to the natural formulation, separation may occur. Place in the refrigerator for 2 hours and mix well to revive the original whipped texture. Anyways, let's talk about the scalp mask. So it says Scalp Revival Charcoal and Tea Tree Cooling Hydration Scalp Mask. The scalp mask is 6 ounces or 177 milliliters. It's formulated with a refreshing blend of tea tree, peppermint, and spearmint oils to hydrate, nourish, soothe, and instantly cool your scalp. I'm like getting shivers down my spine just like thinking about it because I'm sure it'll feel really, really nice. Detoxifying Binchotan charcoal draws out scalp impurities and oil, while aloe vera and hyaluronic acid balance hydration to prevent future dryness and flakiness. I'm very excited about this one. All right, so I am back from my shower. Ooh, my hair smells really nice. Got a whiff of peppermint. Let's talk about my experience before I forget anything. It was like a process and a half to film this. So first I tried out the shampoo. The texture, it's got like these little, almost it looks like exfoliating beads in here, and it smells really nice. It smells like peppermint, and there is tea tree oil. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's what I'm smelling as well, because it's like minty, but I feel like there's something also there. But this is really, really nice. Just very, very fresh, clean, kind of that menthol smell that personally I like. It's this really thick gray paste, which you can see over here. You get a lot of product in here. I used like a couple kind of scoops of it because my hair was wet. I didn't want the product to just like dissolve, and I wanted to make sure that I really got around my scalp. I don't know if I got everywhere, but I definitely wanted to focus it around the front over here and kind of like around my crown area, I guess. Oh, and then I tried out this, what do they call it? I call it a scrubby thing. They called it a stimulating therapy massager. So this tool, I guess you'd call it, I have never had such an amazing scalp massage. This was amazing. It felt so good. It's silicone, and you can put like a fair amount of pressure. Pressed it in and then massaged while keeping it sort of pushed against my my scalp. Oh, and then this was able to disperse the product really, really well, I thought. A couple more things about the shampoo. So I like when my shampoo lathers a little bit. It doesn't have to be like huge amounts of foam. What I really like about this shampoo is it doesn't like foam up, but you definitely see it lather a little bit. So you see that it's sort of expanding a bit and really spreading and dispersing across your scalp. I found it interesting that when you open the jar, you can really smell that sort of menthol smell. Once I applied it, I couldn't really smell it that much. Applied it, sort of massaged it in for a couple minutes, and then washed it out. And then I applied the Cooling Hydration Scalp Mask. There wasn't really a whole lot of like direction. This one has even more of a peppermint smell, and it doesn't have that like underlying smell. This is like pure peppermint menthol. This one also has tea tree oil, so I found that interesting that this one just has more of that peppermint smell. This one's also gray. I think everything is gray because of the charcoal. And the product was a bit thick, so I kind of had a bit of a hard time just making sure that it was able to disperse across my scalp. So I ended up using quite a lot of it, but then I used this massager thing because I wasn't sure how to make sure that it distributed. So I figured I might as well use this again to distribute it. It was very lovely. Oh yeah, and then I left this on for about 5 minutes. It says you can leave it on up to 10. I was already taking a long time just like setting up my shots and filming this and everything that I was just like, ugh, like I don't have the patience. I set a timer for 10 minutes and then I ended up washing this out after 5. This one I felt more of a cooling sensation after applying it. After the shampoo, I didn't really feel much of any like sensation, whereas after this scalp mask, I definitely feel a bit of cooling from it. And massaging it in with the therapy massager was really, really nice. Felt really good. Like even now after it's been, maybe 15-20 minutes after I finish washing my hair, my scalp does feel a little bit like there's a little bit of a cooling sensation to it. I'm going to now apply the charcoal and tea tree scalp treatment. So it says to shake well. Oh, this is actually very liquidy. I didn't expect that. All right, so we shook that well, and then I'm just gonna part my hair roughly down the middle, and then it says to apply it to sections. So maybe I'll divide my hair into 4 parts, just to like roughly section this off so I can apply it to like more parts of my scalp, I guess. Shook it well, and then I'm going to apply 1 to 2 drops to each partition and then massage into the scalp. Okay, so this one also has that very like minty menthol-y kind of smell. Massage that in. Maybe I'll just apply one kind of like down the middle. It's not the easiest product to use. Like I don't even know if I'm doing this correctly. Maybe I'll just do a little bit, a drop or two over here. And then I'll just do a drop like right at the front of my part. Because I often get dryness or like flaking or dandruff, like kind of right at the front here. I'm just gonna massage that in. I really expected more of that like cool, minty feeling after applying these products. I have like the tiniest bit of that, but it's really not as much as I expected. Okay, I'm just gonna lightly do a little massage action. How does my hair look? My hair looks really clean. Now I can apply some product. I'm gonna try out the dry shampoo on another day. Maybe I'll do it on like day 2 or 3 hair. So far, first impressions, I like these products. My hair does feel very nice and light. Definitely not weighed down by products. I'm going to try out these products a bit more, I think, because I really want to see how they perform over time. The scalp treatment, I don't love the application method and the applicator. I'm not sure if there's a better way to apply this, but I just found it a little bit difficult. I feel like maybe a spray bottle or something might be easier, so you can just like sort of aim and spray rather than a dropper. So I'm going to cut to trying out the dry shampoo, and then after that, at the end of the video, I'll talk about my final thoughts for everything. All right, so it is another day, just trying out this dry shampoo. So this is actually day 2 hair. My hair doesn't look too bad, but my roots look a little like flat. Needs a little bit of love. The instructions say, gently shake powder into the hair, focusing on the roots. Comb through hair until powder is fully absorbed. I don't know if you can really see, but yeah, there you go. So there's a little hole. I actually appreciate that because I feel like then you won't get the product like everywhere. It should stay pretty focused on like, you know, where it's supposed to go. I've tried another dry shampoo that came in powder form rather than like a normal aerosol, and that one had like a lot of little holes. I feel like the product went everywhere except on your scalp. It was a little hard to manage. So I like this a lot better. It has like a faint scent, but let's see when I actually apply it. So I'll just gently shake. Oh, you can see it. Comb through hair. I normally would like shake it and then comb, but yeah, I don't think this is really dispersing the product. So let me just go like that. Yeah, this is how I would treat it. It doesn't feel as like gritty as something like Batiste. Just shake a little bit more. I can't really see what I'm doing. I know I just tousled my hair, but I feel like it gave a little bit of volume and a little bit of shine as well. I just worry that something like this isn't going to be enough. I only wash my hair 1 to 2 times a week, and lately it's been once a week. So by the time wash day comes around, my hair is like, it's not super greasy. It's not as bad as it used to be when I was like a teenager, but it's still like, at that point, I'm wearing my hair in a ponytail or a braid or something. Like I'm not wearing it down. So I feel like I would need a lot of this powder on like wash day or leading up to wash day to be able to wear my hair down. I know this is a mini size. Like I imagine the full size is a lot bigger. Even though a powder dry shampoo rather than an aerosol can is a lot better for the environment, I just don't feel like it's as effective at dispersing the product and dispersing enough product in your hair for it to actually work. I feel like honestly it would be a lot better if you could have like a spray on product. I don't know if that would really work for powder, but I feel like something like that, you know, you're still able to get to those like hard to reach areas, but you're able to apply more product easier. Like something like this, like because the hole is so small, I'm like, you know, going around like this for a while, and like, you know, it allows me to control how much product I put on, but you only get a little bit at a time. So I feel like you're spending a lot longer trying to get the dry shampoo out of this tiny little hole in a tiny little bottle. You know, I'm still spending a lot of time on my hair. So even though the product is nice, it feels lightweight, it's powdery rather than like, I don't know what it is about dry shampoo in an aerosol can. It's not sticky, but it almost has like sort of a gritty, sticky texture. It feels so heavy when you put it on. So I appreciate that this is a lot lighter. The product itself, you know, it feels soft, it feels nice. I just feel like I'm gonna need a lot for it to actually be effective. I don't really love the format. Editing me here, I just want to give my final thoughts after using these products for over a year now. The shampoo, I really like. It hasn't completely gotten rid of my dandruff, but as I mentioned in the video, the water in my building is just really like a heavy mineral that's like hard water. So it does dry out my scalp. Now, I did notice something. I don't brush my hair every day, mostly because I'm lazy. So it's either like up in a braid or twisted up in a bun or something like that. And I don't actually brush my hair, particularly my scalp. So I think some of my dandruff problem is just buildup of dandruff on my scalp that I'm not actually brushing through. So it just kind of collects there. I don't think a product will completely get rid of it unless I, you know, sort of clarify, I guess, or exfoliate with the shampoo and then brush the dandruff through. So I think I give the shampoo and the scalp mask both a 5 out of 5. Really like them. Final thoughts on the shampoo, because I don't know if anything is gonna like completely get rid of my dandruff, but it does make a difference. It does feel very nice. It smells really nice. It's easy to use. You know, I like it a lot and I have repurchased it actually. I think using the mask with the shampoo together works really well. I don't think you need both of them necessarily, but I think they do work really nicely and it does feel very nice to apply, especially like in the winter when my scalp is really dry and itchy. Applying them, you know, the menthol or whatever it is that gives like a nice cooling effect, and then using the scalp massager also just feels really nice to use. The scalp treatment, I don't know if it really made that much of a difference, to be honest. Like I wouldn't repurchase it. It was fine. I think I give it a 4 out of 5, but I don't think it's necessary. Wouldn't buy it again. I don't know if I really noticed much of an additional difference using it. And then the dry shampoo. There isn't really much of a scent. I was kind of expecting more of a scent because Briogeo products in my experience are a lot more scented. So I just find that interesting. It's not a bad thing. It's just kind of interesting. Would I purchase the full size of this though? Probably not. Like I said, I like the formula. I don't like the application method. I'm not going to spend 20 minutes trying to get enough dry shampoo out of the component into my hair. I applaud them for being more eco-friendly. I applaud them for, you know, trying a different delivery method. We're already starting to see a couple powder shampoos on the market where all you have to do is add water. So I applaud them for being a bit more eco-conscious in that sense, for not using an aerosol can. That's great. I just wish the delivery method and the application method was just a bit easier to use. Formula, I give like a 4 out of 5. It seems fine. You know, I have to take off marks just for the way that you apply it. It's going to take too much time. Forgot to mention this therapy massager thing, like 11 out of 5. Really, really enjoyed it. If you just need like a scalp massage, like I would really recommend, you can actually buy this on its own. Definitely recommend picking this up. So those are my thoughts on everything from the Briogeo Scalp Soothing Solutions set. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear, especially if you've tried any of these products, I'd love to know how they worked for you. If you like the type of content that I post here, normally it's a lot more intense. Normally I'm wearing a wig and my appearance is a lot more colorful. So if you enjoy just really bold, out there, colorful, expressive looks, then I'm sure you'll enjoy the content that I post on my other social media. I always leave links in the description box below. And if you enjoy the content that I post here on my channel and you want to see more, I'd love it if you could subscribe and turn on notifications, and that way you'll get updated every time I post a new video, and I'll see you guys next time.